Welcome to PetesGuide. This is Metric Monday. In today's video, which I think might be exceptionally short, I'm going to look at one new M6 fastener. This is an M6, I think you can even see it there, I'll get the lighting right, M6 toggle bolt. I grew up with these as a kid, living in a house with wallboard, and I hated them then. I think I hate them even more now. To use this, I went through all of my drill bits, and even the largest at 13 millimeters was too small. So I had to buy a 19 millimeter hole saw. And I found a bunch of problems with this that I'll get into in another video. But the most obvious one, the two most obvious ones, is that this has two measurements, 5/8 of an inch and 16 millimeters. I've gotten into this a little bit before, but dual measurements is really bad, and it's really annoying. The second problem is I bought this because it was the most interesting drill bit that I could get on the deadline to shoot this video, because I bought these not realizing I didn't have the right hole saw. First problem is it doesn't fit in the case it came in when it's assembled. You have to disassemble it. The other problems relate to a little bit more of the case design and how this bit is assembled with that set screw. And then a little bit in how it operates, but that's another video. So I'm going to set that aside. And the problem here today is this is a, what do we say this? 19 millimeter? 16 millimeter hole. The manufacturer's info whoops, for this toggle bolt does not include the drill size, so I had to Google it. And the Googling resulted in 16 millimeters, which is maybe too small for this fastener. I can get it to fit if I mash it in. Probably works better in wallboard, drywall, but I'm betting I really need to try a few different sizes, and hole saws do not come in 0.5 millimeter increments. So this is going to be interesting. I'll probably find that one is too tight and the next millimeter up is too wide. But then we have the other problem. Once you push this through, the hole is now so wide that there's a benefit and a downside to here. The benefit is you have less worry about centering if you're trying to make a bolt pattern in whatever you're mounting. But the problems are you have an angular error that can creep in. It's not going to stay fixed in one position if you do want it in a particular exact spot down to the closest millimeter. The other problem is you cannot install this without mounting the device you want to hang at the same time, because it could fall through that way. Or I'm going to cheat this. Now let's do this the right way. You push it through, and what happens if you unscrew the screw? Let's do it this way. What happens if you unscrew the screw to reinstall something different? And now you see why I detest this type of fastener. I'm not yet ready to confine it to the scrap bin, but I think I need to play around with this in the future with some more drill bit sizes and a couple other ideas I have about maybe experiments how to make these work better. But I have my answer. I have yet one more drill size that I need to add to my toolkit for all this, just for M6 fasteners, and I'm not done yet. That's all that's on my mind right now. This is PetesGuide closing down.